What's going on, everybody? It's CAO 23, and I'm bringing you a NBA 2K13 commentary. This is blacktop on my center, and I'm not going to be really talking much about the gameplay because this is going to be my NBA 2K14 wish list, and I just made a video about some bullshit just happened in NBA 2K in my career, so I'm going to go ahead and make a 2K14 wish list along with things that are just fucking retarded in this game. So first, the game modes. Crew. Everybody's talking about how they like Crew. I'd never played it, but it sounds pretty cool. So I mean, let's go with that. In my team, the players need to be more expensive. I mean, like I have two accounts where I have two my teams, and I have gotten to like up to at least a second or third seed in both of them, and about by the third or fourth, maybe even fifth seed, literally every single team I played had LeBron. I didn't go a single game not having LeBron, and I think I had one game maybe when I was in the 4th seed that didn't have LeBron, but they had Dwight Howard and Michael Jordan. So I mean, why would they have LeBron? Let's see. In my career, they need to make the game less retarded. Like, there's no reason at all that you should have to score 75 points and grab 20 rebounds and dish out 20 assists just to win one game against the Bobcats. Like, can you look at that block? Can we at least make it somewhat realistic? Like, there's no reason we need you. I mean, if you score 20 points, grab 8 boards, and have 2 assists and a block, you should be able to win the game. But no, you have to score 45 points. Just even be within 20 points. I mean, somebody could score 100 points in a game, and you still lose because the game is just so impossible. And on top, another note, the CPU. When you're subbed out of the game, there's no reason that in the 1 minute you're out of the game that both teams combined should score 35 points. I came out of the game for the last minute of the second half, or I mean of the first half, and it was like 45 to 42, and we were winning. And when halftime came around, we were down 65 to 62. There's no reason why in 1 minute they should have somehow scored that many points. That's absolutely ridiculous. Second, dunking is retarded. You cannot stop anybody in this game from dunking. If they go into the dunking animation, the only thing you can hope is they miss. And they only miss the shots when they're wide open. Like in my last video, when the guy 7'2" missed a standing dunk from a foot away. But blacktop, it's the worst because people have posterize or highlight film 99 dunk, and they just come in and just dunk on everybody. I mean, I have a really hard time to contest people in this game as a 7'2" guy. There's got to be some more sort of bumping animation, not just he gets in there and you just ended up getting like slitted on skates out of the way. LeBron. I mean, that's just a problem itself. LeBron is just unstoppable. You could, I mean, he would come down and you put him at point guard, or you don't even have to do that. You can put him at center, and he'd still play point guard, which I don't understand that at all. And catch the ball at half court on the inbound and sprint all the way down the court, and you just dunk on everybody. Let's get another block here. And if you try to like pick off the inbound or something, LeBron just out jumps everyone and does that. Can you name one time ever in LeBron's professional career where he would catch the ball at half court the entire game and just run past everyone and dunk on them? Another problem I have with LeBron is I don't understand why he rebounds the ball so well. Literally, LeBron is the best rebounder in the game, which is not fair when you have Dwight Howard on the same team as LeBron on my team, when you cannot stop them because they grab every freaking rebound. And I don't even stand a chance unless I run up with a lineup that has 3 rebounders in the game. Like Wilt, Rodman, and Bill Bridges, all 99 rebounding. And I still get out-rebounded. LeBron shoots the ball way too well in this game. He's like Del Curry at the mid-range. And he can shoot really well for 3, which is kind of ridiculous. He's too fast. I mean, he's not that fast in real life. He's like the 6th fastest player in the NBA. He should, and it's not even like he's the fastest by far in this game, and it's not even like just by a little bit. I mean, he is so much faster than everyone. It's no one stands a chance to guard him. That's what's so hard about guarding him, because he's so fast. Next, computer AI. You could like steal the ball in any game mode and have 3 or 4 people around it, but you don't even know who's going to get the ball because the computer may just decide to fall over, run the other way, like headbutt the ball. I mean, you never know. The 3-point sliders, obviously. Online, I mean, really? On top of that, the Euro Step 3. Who in the hell in the NBA Euro steps a 3-pointer? Have you ever seen somebody Euro step a 3-pointer in the NBA? Go look at now on YouTube, on NBA.com. I've never seen somebody do a Euro step 3-pointer. And what's the problem with that shot is it's uncontestable, and it goes in 99.9% of the time. The best, Nick Anderson, from the guy who played with Shaq and Penny Hardaway and Horace Grant and them on the Magic. I think it's because his shot off dribble so good, and it's along with his shot. But this guy would put Nick Anderson in the game, and he scored 126 points with him because all he did was Euro step 3. And I would put my whole team on him, and the ball would just morph through my body and go in. That's another problem. The ball is like invisible in this game. 1 out of 5 times you get to block the shot. The other times, the ball just goes through your body, which is so stupid. Dribbling is just fucked up. Like, honestly. And on top of the dribbling note, the ankle breaking. Like, you could just, like, jab step, and the guy... It happens more in my career and when you're playing the CPU, but you just jab step and the dude just goes flying backwards like you broke his ankles, or you do a hesitation move and there he goes. It's so rare for people to get their ankles broken in the NBA. I don't think it even happened once this year, except maybe in the All-Star game when they dribbled it between someone's leg or something, like Tony Parker or Chris Paul did to Chris Bosh, right? I don't really even call that an ankle breaker. The Euro step, let's just work with that. What's the point of having the Euro step? It doesn't work. The closest I've had to having it work was on my team. I have Tyreek Evans. I put finisher, acrobat, and something else that didn't involve finishing in the lane, and he makes it like 1 out of 10 times. And him and Wade are supposed to have the 2 best Euro steps in the world, and it's not possible to Euro step really in this game. The spin thing was ridiculous last year, and now it's just overpowered. I mean, you could spin every possession, nobody could stop you. The post game, it's unstoppable. You want to talk about something that's overpowered? The fucking post. I played this dude who had Wilt and like Kevin Durant, and what he would do, he would set it up, pass it to Wilt in the post, and just go to town on me. I have Willis Reed, best defender of his time. He's the only player to ever hold Wilt to under 20 points. And I couldn't stop Wilt. The up and under is so unstoppable. The only person who ever really successfully used the up and under in their career was Kevin McHale. Kevin McHale could use the up and under like no one else could. But it was still stoppable to a point. It wasn't like he would score every possession with the up and under. It was more like he would catch the ball at about the 6-foot zone, and then he would pump fake and then finish with a finger roll. Not he would go in the post, turn around, pump fake, spin around, pump fake, spin around, pump fake, and then finish with a layup. Which is essentially what this game has made the up and under. But anyways, back to the guy with Wilt. If I would double team or try and knock the pass down, all he would do... Oh yeah, he also had Gary Payton run the point. He would just pull up with Gary Payton, splash it. Or if I stopped that and double team in the post, he would take it to Durant for a 3. Granted, I was able to stop this dude because he wasn't smart enough to do these things every possession, but it was still ridiculous. Now that we're done, I think, ranting on NBA 2K13, let's talk about what we want to see in 2K14. I would really like to see, obviously, physics. Like, the Madden has the new Infinity engine, and NBA Live 14 looks like they have some kind of Ignite engine. I don't know if that has just things to do with the ball and dribbling, but I don't know. So they need to put some sort of physics in the game. I mean, I know in basketball games, I'm sure it's going to be hard to kind of put physics in the game. Not hard. It's going to be harder than football, because there's not as much contact and what have you. But I mean, it just can't be an overruled animation game. Like, I don't think there's anything that involves physics in this game. Everything that happens is in an animation and a set animation. Every bump, every layup, every shot, every dribble move, it's an animation. They need to have more of a obviously there's going to be animations, but something needs to react when something gets bumped, like in Madden. I'm trying to think what's next. My career. I don't think you should. I don't think you should be able to buy VC for your My Career player. You can buy VC for like My Team or any other game mode, but not for your My Career. You go to the Blacktops and people spent like $40 on their My Player and they haven't even played a game yet. I mean, that's just stupid. I think if they do that, then that will make more people want to play the game mode. And on top of that game mode, they need to take some notes from MLB The Show. That game, Road to the Show, I don't care if you like baseball or not, is really fun, and you can play it for long periods of time. Well, you could play 11, 12, 13, 14, even until your career's over in that game. This in NBA 2K, have you ever seen a player play more than 6 seasons? I haven't, because it's so repetitive and boring. Like, there's no difference between game 1 of the regular, your first starting appearance, and then game 5 of the NBA Finals. It's the same nature. There's just no change. I mean, I'm not going to rant on them too hard for it because I have no ideas of what they could do about it. I'm sure somebody does, and they could probably find a video or anything. They have so many developers who are just some of the brightest people in the world who could figure something out like this. And I just don't see what they can do, but I really hope they find something to do. That's my NBA 2K14 wishlist, and I guess you could say my rant on NBA 2K13. So this is the CAO 23, and I'll catch you later.